a line of Coke requires alcoholism.
Yeah.
So I did that. But when I became 18, something really weird happened. I started hanging out with people that thought they were Johnny Bananas. I had a friend that if he drank a whiskey, he had to have a certain glass. And that shit never bothered to me. Then I went out to dinner with the Holloways. The Holloways were the badass Irish-German family.
There you go.
I speak to Timmy every 2 days. In fact, he's a truck driver. He listens, and he'll remember this. When we graduated high school, Mr. Holloway took us out to dinner. Can't remember the place in Hoboken. We were all fucking sitting there eating. And Mr. Holloway orders a bottle of dinner. Mr. Holloway liked a few drinks, but he had a rule. Boys, you come to my house, you can eat every day, you can curse in my house, you can watch sports. Can't drink in my house.
That was our rule. Both my parents, huge drinkers. You didn't drink in the house.
Do me that favor. Respect me.
Right.
We'd go, every time we went anywhere, we'd always stop at Mr. Holloway's house and get tuned up. He would get more money. The best was one night Mr. Holloway was on the couch sleeping. Years later, we come in at 3 in the morning. We're making sandwiches to go into a disco in the city. And as we walk past him, Mr. Holloway turns on. He goes, "What, to go?" We used to torment him.
Yeah.
But I forget the fucking story I was going to tell you. Who the fuck knows?
Well, we're talking about those, shrimp cocktail glasses. Then we were talking about...
And we went to dinner, and all of a sudden, some guy comes by, and he goes, excuse me, Caviar Sauvignon Blanc 68. And, and all of a sudden he opens the bottle, and then he's got like a thing, and I think he drinks a little, and he spits down it. And I'll never forget, he goes to Mrs. Holloway, and he goes to Mr. Holloway, and he gets to Roger, and little Roger's crazy. We're crazy at the time. We're fucking crazy. Little Roger looks at him and goes, "Give me the fucking bottle." Just give me the fucking bottle. And that was the end of that in my life. I knew that I wasn't the only one who thought that way.
Right.
A glass is a glass.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what glass. I don't need a fucking wine glass and the whole fucking serenade with the sweater on my shoulders to have a fucking drink of wine, all right? I know people who are broke that fucking drink wine out of a bottle have a great time. Have a fucking great time with
Same
them.
alcohol content.
Same alcohol. I never understood the whole glassware.
Yeah.
The whole thing. When I've snorted Coke, I've drank fucking gasoline out of a rock glass. It don't matter.
No, I mean you got an ass hair on your hamburger or some wine that tastes a little bit fruity. Suck it up and don't waste everybody's fucking time. We're trying to go out. We're trying to get this done so we can do the next thing. We can't do the next thing if you're sending fucking 1 ounce little sifters of wine back. I won't have it. I don't even care if my shit is too raw. I eat around it. It's always just that one little red chunk in the middle of your steak. So you eat around it. Eat everything else, but don't send it back.
That shit embarrasses me to no end. You know what I do when the food sucks?
What?
I pay the bill, I get up and I leave.
Yeah.
And I make a mental note. I get in the car and I call this fucking dude and I tell him, "Don't go there, the food sucked." "Well, I went there last Tuesday." "Get the fuck, it fucking suck. It tastes like gas."
Did he say taste like gas or taste like ass?
Ass.
He said ass.
I'm
not even sure which place you're talking about.
Any fucking place. I'm just saying. I mean, that's the first thing you do. I'm not going to sit there and argue with you and go back and forth, right or wrong.
I'm in Indianapolis recently, shit in the bed at some club in the suburbs. Nobody's coming. It's like I've got the HIV. And so I'm miserable all weekend. And then I go, it's Saturday night in between shows. I'm going to go next door. They got a sushi restaurant. I'm going to get a nice plate of sushi, cheer up a little bit, spend a few bucks, live. So I go there between shows and I get some miso soup and some sushi. Miso soup comes out. It's ice cold. It's as salty as a cum shot from a guy that just walked 40 days in the desert.
Oh, no.
Then I get and so I don't eat it. And then all of a sudden, they bring the sushi, and it's like it had been smoked. Like the corners of the fish were dry and curled back. It had been sitting there for days. Meanwhile, the waiter recognized me. So I walk in, he goes, "Greg Fitzsimmons! Holy shit!" He goes, "I'm going to take great care of you." It's like, if you want to take care of me, get some fucking takeout from another restaurant, because this shit is poison. So he puts it in front of me, and I don't want to be a douche because he recognized me. So I gave him a big fucking tip, and like you said, I just walked out. I wasn't going to eat that shit.
First of all, shame on you for going to a sushi place next door to Indianapolis. I mean, how many fucking people left Hiroshima to go to Indianapolis, okay? You know, so shame on you. It's like you don't leave Auschwitz to move to Iowa to open a bagel shop. You've already been in torture for 40 fucking years. You know what I'm saying? You leave Auschwitz to go to New York and get the party started.
How the fuck did you connect those two thoughts?
Because I've been smoking weed to take this morning. It doesn't matter.
That was a fucking World War II thought. These bagels are good. Yeah, my family's all dead. Enjoy it. I hope the bagel cheers you up.
Tremendous. Happy Thanksgiving, motherfuckers. This is what life is all about. Just sometimes just getting a stupid laugh, man. And this guy's over there humming like a cat. The fuck is wrong with you in the corner? Just humming like a cat. Oh my God. 10 Planet Kush, it drains the lactic motherfucking acid. People won't cop to it. The health specialists say, no, that doesn't happen, Joey. Yes, it fucking does. I got friends in Harvard, bitch. I'm like Garth Brooks. I got friends in high places, motherfuckers.